We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
Can't you see what's going on? Through it all, gospel rhythm still going strong. Trusting God when it's good or when it's going wrong. Encourage other believers to keep holding on. Casting the vision and we making it plain. We the head, not the tail, so we won't complain. Here to lift up the downcast and the broken hearted.
Hey, hey, hey.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Happy Sunday.
My mic.
Oh, can I hear you? I hear you, though.
You hear me?
I hear you in here, so you're good. I hear me. There we go. All right. Hey.
Hey, welcome to GospelRhythms.com, Talk Live Radio, and LATalkLive.com, Entertainment Edition.
That's right. And
I'm Ro Williams.
And I'm Trisha Mann Grant.
And you know what? We have a great show today, and the phones are already blowing up. If you would just give us a couple minutes to set the show up. Matter of fact, hold up. I'm kind of curious.
I got lots to say.
Wait, I'm kind of curious, girl.
What?
The phone. I'm telling you, the phones are already blowing up.
I think that's amazing.
Okay.
No, what happened? Did we lose him?
Oh, yeah, he got
Now, what's our new engineer's name?
Christian.
This is Christian. Okay, we want to give Christian some love. She said, like, I'm supposed to. No, I just.
Oh, that's right. You haven't been here.
Right. Thank you. I was out of town. Thank you, Veneric.
She's just gonna put me Christian. You don't know his name by now? Oh, that's right. You've been on the world tour. Oh,
all right. Christian, is such a pleasure to meet you. I'm glad you're here because Veneric needs a break. Okay, we love you
from us,
Veneric, but we know you need a break. That's right. I didn't see you in church today. What happened?
Why you gonna put me on blast like that?
Because you weren't in church, and I'm gonna bust you out.
No, actually, I was working. Okay, I was working.
You was working on a Sunday.
Yeah.
You was working on the good Lord's day.
You know,
she just seriously kicked me.
But you know what? I did tune into Charles Stanley. I admitted that I did. Yes, I did. No.
God, okay. You know, after school.
Talk about under the bus. That's
Get back up. Sit
no,
down.
Seriously.
We got to be role models for these children in here today.
No, I fellowship with the Lord today with Charles Stanley. Don't you do behind my back?
I was just praying for you.
And he actually talked about making the most of your opportunities. She all figures about my baby.
No, I was just talking to the babies. That's all. We got a room full of babies here. They're beautiful babies too.
So you give us more of what you got in the Lord's house.
Oh, are you trying to put me on blast? Well, I am ready. All right. Well, he talked to Pastor Arlen Sanchez at the Covenant, which is at 4830 South Genesta, guys. So next Sunday at 11 a.m., join me and Ro at the Covenant here in Encino, California. Okay, out there because this is Los Angeles.
As well?
He's coming to the studio actually, so you all can come meet him at church and then come to the studio and hear him on the radio. Tune in,
right. Germany or Australia or Africa.
That's right. But he talked about the promise of greatness, which is on all of us, and that we have to believe that, and that our future is brighter. It is brighter than it's ever been before, and we truly have to believe that. And he enlightened us on some things about Paul. He spoke from 2 Corinthians 3 and 4. So if you have your Bibles and you all want to check it out after the show, then please go to 2 Corinthians 3 and 4. And he just said, be encouraged because God has greater things for you. And nothing can be healed that is hidden. So sometimes we got to get things out of us. Sometimes God has to expose the dark stuff inside of us from the pain in the past, and that past pain, don't worry about it because it only sets you up for who you are today and makes you greater for who you will be tomorrow. So
and that's good because if you tie it in with the word I got today, once you get cleared all that,
you got some word.
You got all that baggage hold down.
Wait, hold up.
What I'm talking about the word I got today from
at work?
I told you I listened to Charles Stanley Ministry. That's a real ministry.
Stop abusing me in front of all these people.
You gonna stop throwing me under the bus
around this world? We go. I'm trying to tell you.
Wait, all I gotta say is before you interrupted my point, we got callers calling in. We got a lot of people here though, so we got a short way to get there. So
yes, okay, hurry up.
Cut this off real quick.
Okay.
Bottom line is, you're free to be clear of the opportunities that lay before you because you're not weighed down by all the stuff that is burdening you, whether it's toxic thinking, stinking thinking, or challenges and obstacles. With that being said,
good stuff.
Praise the Lord for the word, whether you got it on TV or in the house of the Lord or from a friend breaking bread like I just did. Today is our entertainment edition, and we have a house full of talented, wonderful, awesome kids, and we definitely want to give them all an opportunity to tell their story as well as hear from one of the assistant director with the project, Miss Tori Powell. And Denver Dowridge may be calling in. He's actually out at audition right now. You understand it is as a working actress who's been out of the studio on the East Coast holding it down. So I'm not trying to hate. I'm just saying. But that just go to show you, even when you're not here, it feels like you're still here. So your presence is always.
I miss it.
Yeah,
Can't you
miss
tell?
you too.
That's why I'm messing with you because I miss you so much, girl. I love you.
Ooh, yeah,
I miss it. Just real quick shout outs to Kanique Sky, J. Marcus Howard. Kanique's got a wonderful Sunday Morning is her play. Have you heard about Sunday Morning? Rhonda Mormon is in it.
Yep,
It's coming out real soon. I know you're trying to find that, so
I
I'm
know.
trying to help
I'm
you
not.
in the midst of trying to find that because Kanique just sent me this text with all this information. Okay. Oh, she was American Idol finalist. Did you know that? Okay, go ahead.
No, real
What?
quick, I just
Okay.
want to give love to Rebecca Cruz,
Yes.
who was in studio with us. I just want to
She
thank her
was.
real quick. We're
I
not trying to
missed
rush, but like I said, we do
her.
have a lot of folks are calling in case you don't have the number 323-473-3100. Make a note.
Mm-hmm.
We will open the lines, but we want to give everybody to come in and give an opportunity to share. But thank you, Rebecca Cruz. That was a couple Sundays ago. She was in
Right.
studio. And then before we go to commercial, I
Yeah.
definitely can't go with, since we have all these young talented kids in studio today without letting you know about our Kids in the Spotlight. Christian, if you could flash the flyer of the event that'll be November 1st. That's the Kids in the Spotlight. It didn't come up. You could talk. It didn't come up. No.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if it didn't come up, it's the Kids in the Spotlight a film festival. It's Oscars for Kids by Kids, and it's if you don't know,
Programming out there for families, not just adults, but for children as well.
What made you do this?
Well, actually, my children were in a play last year with Biblical Films, and it was called Southern Girls, which was really cute. And I believed in what they were doing for children, and I actually just volunteer to help out as a parent who believe in the values, because these are some similar values that I try to instill in my children. And I think it's something great that we can share and other people can benefit from what they're trying to produce and put on.
Have the children taught you something?
Yes, they do. That even though you're doing something that you enjoy, which is acting and dancing, it's still an art to it. There's still a lot of work that you have to put into it. And even with that, you have to abide by those biblical principles that making the right choice, being honest, and things like that. So they teach me a lot. I enjoy working with each and every one of them. Some of them came in for one role. They got promoted to another role because they were so awesome, and Tatum can tell you about that. So can Maya.
Yes.
They put in the work for what they're doing, and to me, that's good character, good, just being a good example of what it's all about. You do your part, you perfect your craft, and you never know when you'll get promoted or elevated to that next level.
wow, you mentioned Denver Dowdridge, and I have his bio, so we need to give him
Yes,
some
that's
love.
right.
He is currently on a commercial, and for those of you who didn't get a chance to meet him when he was in studio for another project that he came in to promote with Biblical Films, he is from Brooklyn, and you've probably seen him on one of his 50 commercials, from an IBM campaign to the legendary Miller Lite Lottery loser spot where he breaks up with his fiance just before finding out she's won the lottery. Cute. Denver co-produced, co-wrote, and starred in a film festival winning indie horror called In the Closet. He is vice president of Biblical Films and has developed this series, Cookies and Crimes, for the company's Kid division, and is excited to be directing his first play, as well as developing the television series. So we love you, Denver. Thank you
Yes.
for creating these vehicles, and we have to talk to these children
That's
up in here.
right, we do. Can we
All
start
right.
with Tatum?
I mean,
Yeah.
go ahead. I mean,
All
you started with her introducing, so we might need to mix it up a little bit.
Okay.
What you think?
Fun.
All right, all right. I have a question for everybody, and someone can just jump in. You mentioned bullying, Tori. Have you all been bullied? Anybody in
You
this
can raise
group
your
been bullied
hand,
before?
and then
Yeah, Noah, you want to tell us about your experience?
Just, all around, people in your life just are always sometimes on you, and you just have to push it to the side. I think everyone here may have been bullied in some way, whether it's physical, mental, whatever it is. And that's something that's really nice about this. It helps you really look past all of those things and think, I am who I am, and forget what they think. And it's always nice to be me.
Did somebody raise their hand over here? Go ahead. Give it. You did?
Well, this, like Noah said, this show is really nice because it can teach other kids that the bullies that bully them, they don't really need to matter to your life. Like,
Right.
yeah, you can be yourself all the time, and yeah.
Has anybody ever been the bully? Nobody wants to admit that. Okay. What would you say now? You guys have stepped out into pursuing a craft, and I mean, you. This is what you do, Trisha. You're an actress. So, as a kid actress, I don't know if you were a child actress, but you guys are young, and when you have to study your scripts and your lines, you can't be out there playing with your friends. What level of commitment, and maybe you can help me figure out how I want to ask this question. As these young kids.
What's your study process? Yeah. And how long does it take? I know sometimes it's frustrating, but does mom have to make you study, or do you guys actually discipline yourselves and study? Go ahead, Kayla.
Well, sometimes my mom has to keep constantly bugging me to study, but it kind of takes me a while to memorize a script, so I have to sit down in a corner, process it, write it out, because that helps me a lot. And then I sometimes like to sleep on it, because I say it helps me go to sleep. And then when I wake up, I start saying it to myself. Then I take a shower, I say it while I'm in the shower. And so that just helps me memorize all my lines if I have a short amount of time to do it.
That's good. Or you could use your sister and bounce it off of her, because that for me, that process of actually having someone to bounce lines off of helps me a lot faster too. But yeah, I love all those other techniques that you used. Who over here? And we'll come back to you, Tatum. In the purple, your sister, Kendall, right?
Yes.
Okay, Kendall, what's your process?
It's basically the same as my sister, but I can memorize a lot faster. And most of the times it also depends on how much the lines are. If it's a little bit, I can memorize it in at least an hour. But if it's a whole script, I'll probably have to sleep on it, like my sister said. And also it depends on when the audition is.
Gotcha.
So yeah, sometimes I spend a whole day memorizing my scripts.
Wow. Do we still have the caller, or did we lose them? Okay. Yes, we can take calls. But how do you prepare for your roles? Especially when you get some sides and your agent. Because do you all have agents? I take it. Yes. Everybody has an agent. When your agent sends you these sides and you're you have to go audition the next day. What's your process of preparing for your role at such a young age?
I'm quick at memorizing. I'm fast on it. I can read it, and pretty much in 3 minutes that line is in my head already.
Wow.
It's really easy for me. Usually I'll sit down on my bed and I'll say it to myself 10-15 times, and then I'll write it down, and then I'll do that process over and over again until I know I've got the script forwards and backwards.
You guys study harder than some actors my age, okay? I'm proud of you. That's good. How's your knee, baby? You okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Girl, you are solid. Here, switch legs.
So can each of you guys go around and just share with our audience your character in Cookies and Crime and how you prepare for that character? Especially, are you all a part of the detective squad, or do any of you play the bad guys?
No, I'm not a bad guy. I'm an extra.
So somebody plays the bad guys. So you need to.
We don't want to spoil it for anybody who wants to watch. That's right.
Tatum doesn't want to spoil it.
But you can share what your character is, right? And tell us how you prepare for
say
that
your
role.
characters' names.
I am Tommy McNichols. I am the best friend of Billy St. James, who is accused of stealing the cookies from the cookie jar. And to get ready for this role, it's really for any role, you really have to connect with the character. Let's say someone in here was playing the robber. You really don't need to be robbing anything. You could just, some sort of guilt on you could have, whether it's lying to your parents or hurting your friend and getting them in trouble or whatever. You just really need to connect with them in some sort of way. Yeah.
Okay, right. Well, we look forward to your character.
What's your character's name? Yeah, you.
What's your name?
Come on. Mr. Williams.
Doug Williams.
Detective Logan.
Mm-hmm.
And I say he's like the Ice-T in Law and Order kind of guy.
Oh, yeah? Can you give us a taste of him? Channel him right now.
He's like kind of the cool guy that walks in. And that's pretty much it.
Okay. All right. And Kayla, what's your character's name?
Okay, so my character's name is Paige. I'm one of the witnesses, so I'm getting questioned on what I saw when somebody might be stealing the cookies. And then you may see me playing another character. So yeah.
Okay.
Now, are you sisters in the series? Your sister is your sister in the
Yeah,
series?
she's
Okay.
also in the series.
No, but is she your sister in the series?
Oh, no, she's
Okay.
not.
Is that fun with her being a different character and not your sister in the series? How does that make you feel?
I'm fine with it.
You're like, as long as we both working, I don't
Yeah.
care. That's good. Okay, Joaquin. Did I say your name right?
My character is Detective Connor, and he's like the best friend with Detective Logan. We work together, and I have a really bad laugh. I have a snort with my laugh, and Detective Singer is supposed to get at me.
Can we see a taste of your laugh? Ooh, you won an Oscar for that one.
All right, Tatum. Tatum, what's your character?
My character's name is Gavin Taylor. I'm smart, witty, and good with words. I am the defense attorney on Cookies and Crime. And basically, you know how singers and dancers, the stage is their playground? Well, since I'm a defense attorney, the courtroom was my playground, you know?
Wow. So she's really smart, witty, and good with words in real life. All right.
Exactly.
Okay. You, young man, what's your name?
Mason Davis.
Mason. All right.
And I play Detective Mason, which is a little ironic, but I'm supposed to be the cool guy. Whenever I see someone, I play mind tricks on them. I try to trick them into telling me the answer. But honestly, I already know the answer. I ask them questions and lead them into admitting it. So my character's really fun, but at first I had a little trouble playing him. I kind of played him a little blank. I couldn't figure out exactly how the director wanted it. But then Lamont, the owner of Biblical Films, came along and he helped me with the character. And also, he's an actor, and he's creating a project and starring in it with me. It's called Mason and the Man, so I'm really excited about that.
Oh, wow.
But
He's like, I got another plug. I'm not mad at you. He's like, you got a body of work. But I love the fact, Mason, that you were transparent and you shared how you were struggling with the role, like to be confident to say and share, like, you know what, as an actor, I've done a lot of work and have a lot of accomplishments, but yet in this role that I was given, I was still finding a problem and a challenge to get the voice that was needed. And so what was some of the work besides the support that you got that you found really helped you find your way?
Well, he just gave me some ideas on how to act. Should I play it like Columbo? Should I play it like I can't remember his name on Law and Order? Vincent D'Onofrio. He said I could play it like him. Just you can choose your way. I don't care. I just want to give you some ideas to do that. So I kind of did a mix of Columbo and Vincent. So I'm just kind of a cool guy, and I just play it the way I would play it.
Mason, you are cool. I can tell you're really cool.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you, Kendall. Kendall, what character are you playing?
I play River Sanders, and she's a forensic, so she works in the forensic lab, and she loves her job, and she works really hard, and she's confident in it, and so she helps Detective Mason and Singer figure out the clues and to make sure, like, that's the right clue, and then, like, how to figure it all out.
Mm-hmm.
And playing my role was pretty easy because I like to watch Law and Order and NCIS with my mom, and so my favorite character was the forensic. So when I found out I got to play the forensics, I was really happy, and I just learned how to play my character from that. So
nice. Yeah. All right. What about Maya?
So my character is Hall, and it's the police chief. So at first it was really hard for me to actually play her because she's always serious and everything, and she can't laugh or anything. So once when Singer said her line, I started laughing, and at first it was just like because I laugh all the time, and it's really really bad, but I laugh like all the time. So it's really hard to play her, but she's really serious, and I like playing her now because it teaches me challenges.
Police chief.
And this lovely lady, this lovely young lady right here.
Well, I've got two characters. I got Casey. She's a little more geeky. She's not into style. She's on the kickball field in our scene, and she's a little whiny and wants her way. And then Chloe is a witness, so I'm partners with Paige, and so I have to stay a little more serious, and I have to like say what I've seen, and that's pretty much
Nice. Now I'm partial to the character names Paige because I play Paige in this show coming up called Mrs. Independent. And Paige is a really cool name and a really cool character. So give me something. You go, girl. All right. So who has mommy and daddy in studio today? Cousins, brother, sister, everybody.
Somebody out to
I see. All right. See. All right. Hey guys,
Yay!
thank you
We
for being
definitely give
here.
them love.
Doing a great job.
I wanted to ask about the number of have you shot, like how if someone's out there looking to either check out the work that these kids are doing, or maybe want to reach out to you to say, hey, I would like to get my kids in something positive like that. How can we plug into what Biblical Films is doing?
Oh, thank you for asking that. They can contact us on biblicalfilms.org, or they can send us an email at biblicalfilmsad@gmail.com. Lamont A. Coleman, he also plays in The Haves and the Have-Nots. He's the preacher father. He is the CEO of the company, and this is all a part of their vision. And Cookies and Crime is really Denver Dowridge's baby. He has such a passion and a great vision for it. If you go to the website, biblicalfilms.org, you will see a lot of the promo shots. You will see upcoming film productions that the company has in store for adults and for children. They also have a wonderful internship program. So if someone's looking to get into the business, either the production aspect or they want to just come and check it out and see what it's all about, they can also contact them via the website, and they have a place where they can submit their information there.
That's great. What's the age group here? We've got, I know you're 11, Tatum's 11, and you're 12. So everybody's between what?
I'm 13.
Okay,
like 11
up
and
to 13,
Yeah,
all the
I
way up to
know.
13.
Wow,
So listen, guys, if
What's the
they're
youngest age?
yeah, who's the
I think
youngest?
it's 11.
8.
8.
Oh,
it's
yeah?
8. I'm sorry. Our little detective singer, she's not here. Her name is Trinity Stokes. Yes.
Trinity.
She's our little pistol. She's awesome.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So, guys, if you had to give some advice to someone your age, what would you tell them about this business, or even being focused in the business? What kind of wonderful, positive advice can you give someone your age? Go ahead.
Well, if you want to be in the business, you have to make sure that's your passion, what you're doing, and that you're dedicated. And if you really want to do this, do what you want, you just take charge and ask your parents. Like, I begged my mom to act and dance like I do now, and do what you love. Like, don't let anybody stop you. If somebody says that you're too young, don't listen to them. They just don't want you to do that. Do what you want to do. It's a free country. Kids can do what they want to do.
All right.
Alrighty then.
Wow. Thank you, Kayla. You're going to run for politician one day. Do what you want. All right, Noah, your hand is up. Go ahead.
In the acting business, it shouldn't be just something for the money. I mean, that's a nice thing on the side, but it should definitely be, this is what I want to do. I love this. I need to do this. I want to do it for the rest of my life. And just follow that. Make that your inspiration, and make that what you're doing this for. Not because, oh, I want to be famous. Oh, I want to be this. It should be because I want to do this.
Oh, we have a caller. I think
All
folks have been
right.
trying to call in, so we'll take a break and we'll continue to ask that question to everyone. This is gospelrhythms.com, Talk Live Radio, Entertainment Edition. You're on the air. Your name and where you're calling from, please.
Hello?
Yes. Can we get your name and where you're calling from?
Oh, this is Denver. Can you hear me?
All right, Denver.
Denver's in the house.
Hey, how's the commercial?
That's Trisha, isn't it? Hey, Miss Van Grant.
Hi, how are you? I got your message, so I know I thought I'd see you today. That's why I didn't call you back. I said I'll see him tomorrow. It's okay.
I thought so too. I'm actually in sunny Santa Monica. You may know Tool of North America.
We're
over here in Santa Monica. We're at the production company, so we're like in rehearsals for this Comcast commercial I'm shooting tomorrow.
Congratulations. That's such a blessing. Good.
And congratulations on.
It is. It's a fun one. So I thought I'd been out of here, but I've been here since 10:30 a.m. So I thought I'd be done by now, but still here.
That's all right.
Okay, well, we want you to do something real quick while you're shooting. So when you shoot tomorrow, it's tomorrow, right? We want you right before you finish your line, we want you to say, gospel rhythms, and then, be done with it. And if the director says something, just be like, it's all good, man. Just leave it in the edit, all right? Gospel rhythms. Just throw that out
I have this kind of like gospel rhythms, Tourette syndrome thing going on there.
Yeah, that's right. Good deal. We're so proud of you.
Before, because I don't have a lot of time, I wanted to say, just give a shout out to all the kids there, and I want to thank Tori. Tori, obviously you guys met Tori, my assistant director, who obviously you can see she's very capable, and I'm so happy to have her. So I just wanted to say real quickly, a shout out to all of my partners at Biblical Films, Adi, Rose, Lamont, who is actually shooting. They're shooting something right now. So like we're just so busy right now. It's a good thing. Chris, Rose, and thank you, Tori, and all the Powells, and all the kids who are there right now. Just I love these kids. I'm so excited about this show. And I guess they told you like one of our leads as well is going to be a series regular on Disney. Did you guys mention that?
No, we didn't mention it yet. Well, we were talking about Trinity
Right.
Stokes. Yes, our 8-year-old.
Awesome.
Yay, good for Trinity. You go, Trinity.
That I'm totally excited about this, and I'm hoping people will come out and check it out next weekend because it's a lot going on. But this is one of the best things I've ever done in my life. It's one of my favorite things ever. So really happy about it.
Oh yeah, we've been talking about it. Now, where can they go see it?
At St. Albans Church. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Denver.
Yeah. No, go ahead, Tori. You probably got a clearer connection than I do.
Go ahead.
It's at St. Albans Church out in Westwood. Showtime is 6 p.m. Saturday. This coming Saturday and Sunday. They have 2 performances, and after that, they'll start filming for the web series the following week.
So if you're in Australia, Germany, Africa, points beyond the borders of California and New York, Florida, you may be able to get it on the internet, or maybe even see it packaged as a video. So plug into the website, biblicalfilms.org. Yay!
Good stuff, Denver.
Yeah.
Thank you. We know you got to go.
It's right across the street from UCLA. It's right by UCLA. So,
Okay.
everyone
That's
has like a
downtown
reference
part.
point,
Downtown, that's it? Is it? No, you said where?
Westwood.
Oh, Westwood. Yeah, UCLA's got to be. It's all over the place.
Okay.
USC.
Denver,
on campus.
thank you. We love you. We wish you were here, but we're going to have you back another time. So this is great. You're doing an awesome job
thank
here.
Thank you, Roshana, and thank you, Tricia. Love you guys, and we will talk soon.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Sounds great.
All right,
take care.
Bye.
Yay. So, guys, what are some of the challenges that you have being as young as you are and being in this business? Because I know you got to juggle school and being a kid and wanting to have fun. Go ahead, Kendall, and then Mr. Williams.
It's very challenging if you're not in homeschool. So if you're like in public school, and then also you have auditions, and then also you have like sports or dance or whatever you do afterwards. So it's sort of tricky to juggle all that because sometimes I have to leave school early for auditions and also to make it to dance. But it's fun though because you have to really want it. So you're gonna have to make some sacrifices.
Wow.
But I enjoy doing what I do.
You guys are so mature. This is just too much for me. Okay, Mr. Williams, would you like to answer that question?
It's
okay.
pretty much the same thing that she said. Like, if you book something, you have to cut school, which is good because I don't really like school.
Hey, school is cool.
He kept it real, though.
Well, not to me. My teachers yell at me all the time.
What do your teachers?
like
What
your
you say about your
jokes.
teachers?
They yell at me.
Maybe they don't like the
Why?
Maybe.
You know, maybe if you try going up to him after class and saying, respectfully, with all due respect,
Or give them an apple.
it really hurts my feelings when you yell at me.
Give them an
You
apple.
think that'll help? And if you don't stop, I'm telling my mama. No, I'm just kidding.
Actually, I do that. Just
Yeah.
saying. And like she said, with sports, I play sports. Like sometimes I'm at baseball or football practice or basketball. Then I have to cut to an audition or something like that. And I really don't like to miss sports because that's pretty much what I like to do. And that's pretty much it.
Oh, thank you for being very honest.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Well, juggling acting and school it's challenging, but it's fun because if you're determined for acting, then you'll finish it. You strive to finish your schoolwork early, and then you can go practice your lines or go to an audition, and it really helps me finish everything. And yeah.
Wow.
It gets frustrating because if you want to go play outside with your friends and you've got a script that needs to be down by the afternoon because you need to film it and send it off, it's hard to know that all your friends are having all this fun outside and you need to stay inside and do the script, but it really pays off after, because for me, I have so much fun acting, so after all the hard work, it's so much fun after, and it really pays off.
I really wish I could go outside and play with my friends. I don't have that option anymore. Yeah. Well, welcome to our world, guys. It's like it's a little bit of being an adult, many responsibilities. Who else has challenges or knows how to deal with them? Mason, I didn't see you over there.
Well, it's been pretty tough because when I first started my career, I started in Sacramento. And I had to drive from Sacramento to San Francisco every other day, about a 2.5-hour drive. So it was pretty hard. I had to be taken out of school early, be given my homework early. I was missing a lot of school, but my mom says since I was getting so many auditions and booking so many roles, we're going to try to move to Los Angeles. And she gave me 3 months to book 1 national commercial, and I booked 2. And a short film.
Wow.
Can I have your autograph, please?
That's good to have deadlines. But, I will say that, and I know Tricia can attest to this, that don't get discouraged because, you have to just keep at it and keep at it and keep at it. So for those of you that may have gone on 100 auditions, don't get discouraged. You just have to keep at it,
Mm-hmm. And there will be no's. But you gotta, the minute you leave that audition, start thinking about what's next. Because if you're focusing on that audition, you're gonna drive yourself nuts. So, okay, all right, I did the best I could. Okay, next, what's next? Keep it moving. All right, guys, go ahead.
If you were to do acting, I would recommend switching over to homeschool, like for example, K-12 or some other homeschool, because it makes it easier. You have more opportunities to go out, and you could just drop what you're doing and go.
You homeschooled?
Yeah, we're homeschooled.
Nice.
And it's easier. You just have more time to do it. Then once you get home, you just go back to school.
Okay, but what about the ability to hang around all these other kids and have that social experience, being at school? Do you miss that sometimes?
Well, our school does a community day, like every Tuesday we go out, they have it hosted at a church or something. We do fun activities instead of doing school, at homeschool. We you go over and you do fun stuff with other kids and stuff.
Good. So basically, when you're homeschooled, you partner with other families that are homeschooling their kids, so you can get that experience of socializing with other kids your age.
Not really. The mom is turned into goes for a learning coach. It's she tutors you, helps you.
No. I got that part, but what I'm saying is how does she partner with other parents who are homeschooling so you can meet other kids? 'Cause everybody that you're connecting with, they're being homeschooled, right?
Sure. The teachers, you go with other people at school.
You guys are just so doggone mature. I don't know what, it's like, do you watch cartoons or something?
Do you play with Barbie dolls?
Right.
What is, if I say go out and play, what does that look like to you? For me, playing was ride my bike, playing out in the street with jump rope or with Barbie dolls. What does playing look like today to you?
Playing outside, I've got a nice neighborhood, so I can ring at a door and it's most likely they're home, and you don't even have to ask. You just have to be at the door, ring the door, they open the door and be like, oh, I'll be right out. So to me, it's hanging out with friends, and I'm more of an active, so I'd sword fight, bike, play in dirt and like just interact with a lot of kids and have fun.
Tatum. Good.
I have a little brother, so he definitely keeps me occupied most of the time. And I love to play outside with my dad and my mom and my little brother. And sometimes when it's really hot outside, we would blow up water balloons, and we would trick my mom saying, "Oh my God, Dad is getting eaten by a snake or something," and she'd go crazy, and then we'd ambush her with a bunch of water balloons. It was so funny.
That's fun. Mr. Williams.
Just like Tatum said, my brother does keep me occupied, but just in a fighting way. He'll like hit me, telling me, which is pretty much sucks, but I'm used to it.
Are you the older brother?
Yes.
Okay.
He's 7 years old. He's right there.
Oh, he's a cutie pie. Hey, mama.
And what keeps me pretty much occupied is pretty much sports, because I'm an athlete kind of guy.
What do you play?
Football, basketball, and baseball.
Wow.
And my little brother, I think he's going to start track, right?
Okay, good deal. All right, Kendall?
I love swimming, so I love to go to the pool with my cousin. And also, we love to dance, so we like to make up cool dance routines around the house and have play dates with my friends. And since there's like a park right down the street, so we can just go to the park, and I like to run also, so I just get to run around the trail and play video games and board games. It's so much fun.
Oh, okay. Joaquin? Go ahead. Take the microphone, sweetie.
Go next.
I usually we live in an apartment complex, so there's limited stuff. But we usually go swimming and play tennis and stuff like that. We usually read books during the day, maybe watch TV a little bit. But we can only play games at night, so we just play video games at night. And we just mess around at the house, me and my brother.
Okay. Maya?
Well, my sister pretty much keeps me occupied. We'll go outside, play volleyball, go bike riding. We'll go over to her friend's house and knock their door, and they'll come bike riding with us. So, yeah, my neighborhood is nice, like Naima, and we have a lot of friends that live close, so we'll just hang out with them and stuff.
Okay. What about Mason?
Well, like my brother said, we just mess around the house. Our mom, which is very fun during the summer, she has us practice half an hour of typing during the day. So hopefully we can be 30 to 50 words per minute by the end of the summer. And she also has us practice multiplication for half an hour.
Wow.
And we always, when we go to the library, we can check out our own books, but then my mom gives us a choice of all these hard books that are not hard, but 40 chapter, 50 chapter books. For example, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, Island of the Blue Dolphins, all these different older books. And so we have to read them throughout the summer. And we can't check out any other books until we finish that one.
You guys got some great parents.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
It's a packed summer.
Okay, Kayla. Yeah, all right, Kayla.
Sort of like what my sister said. That's what we do. But we also live in an apartment complex, so it's kind of we have limited stuff to do. So sometimes we live near a library, so we just go to the library. I like to read, so I read something, or I'd watch TV, or I hang out with my friend Trinity and my cousin, and then we go to the pool, and I call one of my friends sometimes, or hang out after school. So yeah.
Very nice. What about Noah? Did you ever tell us what you do for fun?
No, I haven't. My area, everyone has a lot of land, so we're all kind of separated, and I don't know many kids around us, but I always like inviting my friends over. I have 2 younger sisters that also keep me occupied. We love to swim, but I love myself some video games, I'm not going to lie. I love to just sit around and play video games, but I also love to exercise and,
Nice.
Well, it's good to see that you guys have balance. Like you're serious in pursuit of your craft, but you, even if you don't like your studies, Mr. Williams, you commit yourself to them, because I'm sure if you didn't, your parents would take away the acting. There will be no acting if the grades don't stay up. Okay.
Oh, that's why we didn't talk about punishment.
I know you're a parent too, so I'm sure we all know that how that goes down.
That's right. You got to study, because guys, education is so important. So I know you like sports, Mr. Williams. I know you do. And you can still do your sports, but you got to have the education, okay? Because it helps you for future.
That's how I get into sports pretty much.
But when you graduate from being an actor, maybe you'll be directing a comedy sports film. You never know how it'll all get together. Or action, but you have to get your education in order to make sure that flies. Man, we are actually out of time. But I thank you for...
we can keep going?
Yeah,
We got a little bit.
I definitely thank you.
Yeah, you're gonna give us 10?
Oh, okay. I definitely thank you for showing how balanced living you can be, even at your age, because even though you're acting, you're portraying a character that you're bringing to life, whether it be in theater or on film or in your TV role, commercial or theatrical. I mean, there's work you have to put into it, but I really like the fact that it seems like your parents do have a great sense of making sure that you grow up well-rounded. You hear a lot of story of child actors and the things that happen with them behind the scenes, and you kind of wonder, were they just all about acting? All about acting. So I'm sure your parents want to guard and make sure that you grow up very well-rounded, still enjoying your childhood and staying focused on being the best that you can be in every area, not just as an actor, but in your sports, in your dance, in your theater work, in your school work, and and still be a kid and have fun. You're just a kid making money.
That's right. That's right. You make money and you bring it to us, and we'll spend it for you or with you, okay? Just kidding.
Now, Trisha asked a question earlier, and some of you guys didn't get a chance to address it because we went to commercial. But what advice would you have to kids your age, interested in getting into the business that may be a little insecure, maybe they don't say, well, how am I going to go about, getting into this business? I know I love to do it, and I think I'm good at it because I did a play in my school, but I don't know how to pursue going into it. So go ahead. You can.
Well, I would just say think positive, because if you're going to go into an audition, you just need to think that you're talking to your friends. Like today I went to an audition and I was just talking with a bunch of people, and I looked directly into the eye of the director, and I felt like I was talking to my friends. So just be yourself and be confident about who you are, and yeah.
Okay, good.
My advice would be to follow your dreams, because that's one of the models I follow, and don't give up and just keep on trying. And also, don't let anyone tell you otherwise, like tell you if you're too tall or you look older or you're too old for this part. Just even if they just turn you down and say a billion no's, there's always going to be that one yes. And just
do they tell you that?
Yes,
do they really tell you?
Yes. Listen, I had just moved out here and went in for a role, and the guy said, honey, let me stop you. So I'm so sorry, but you're just too old for this role. I was 27. I'm like, I'm 27. What you mean? I'm too old. And I don't know what he was looking for, but it wasn't me. And that rejection hurts. How do you guys deal? I know we came back into the question about advice, but just one person answer this. How do you all at your age deal with rejection? Go ahead, sweetie. Naeem, is that you? Naima, how do you deal with rejection?
Well, I know that like they're looking for certain looks. So they're looking for darker skin. I know I can't go for that. So there's always that struggle. And I know all these auditions bring me good experience. And if I get no, I know everything is going to pay. Everything is going to build up to this one yes. And it's going to really take all the experience that you've had, it's going to bring it to a new level. So I know no matter how much no's I get, all that experience is going to bring me to at least one yes.
Well, girl, you are miles ahead of me because I'm telling you, I walked away and cried.
She has her hand up.
Woo, come on, Kayla. Ooh,
And
too many
also
names.
how I take it is that, like, a lot of people tell me I'm too tall or I look too old for this role. Well, I just like look at some of my role models. Like, one of my role models is Zendaya Coleman. She's really tall, so I'm like, if she can get a role, I know I can. So I don't doubt myself. I believe in myself, and I'm like, if they don't want me for this role, I guess this wasn't for me. Then I'll keep trying. There's always that person who wants a tall person and who wants somebody who may look a little older, but yeah.
It's their loss, Kayla, right?
Wow.
Okay, Joaquin?
What I've learned is you just gotta move on. If you don't fit for it, you just gotta move on and keep going till you get it.
That's right. You know that's right. Okay, Mason.
Well, out of my 4.5 years of acting, if they tell you no, exactly like Joaquin said, you gotta move on. But every once in a while, there's gonna be a role that's exactly what you're looking for. For me, 10, Caucasian, cool kid, anyone like that would fit me. So if there's a role that they audition you for that's not that much like you, they could change their mind. If they're looking for this, but they called you in, that means they want someone different. So even if it doesn't even match the description for you, you still have a chance.
Mason, you're really 50 years old.
Now
aren't
who's
you?
old? Wait, who's older, you or you?
Right.
You're the older brother?
Mason is 50, I'm telling you.
Mason
Check
is
the
an old
birth certificate.
soul.
Wow.
Okay, Doug, you had something you wanted to add? Go ahead.
Talking about the advice is just be you, yourself. I forgot what I was gonna say, so I'll just say something.
That was good, though. That's a start.
Well, how do you deal with rejection?
Well, I deal with rejection by just shut up and walk away. Just don't pay them any mind. Don't listen to them. I forgot her name. She said, okay, I keep forgetting what I said. Okay.
We'll come back if you remember it. Raise your hand.
Noah.
Rejection is just a thing of life. You're always going to get rejected somewhere, whether it's on the sports field or in an acting career, and you just have to look past that and say, you know, this is the life where I can do what I want to, and sure, someone's going to knock me down, but I just need to get right back up and ride that roller coaster, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Who else has their hand up over here? I can't see. Okay, go ahead, Kendall. Kendall.
How I handled rejection is that it just gives me another reason to try harder, and you can't take it personal, because if it's just your appearance, or if you're tall or too old, or or something's just wrong, but you just can't take it too personal because you can't change who you are. So, but there is going to be that role that's just meant for you and no one else but you. So
Wonderful.
it just gives you more reasons just to try
Guys,
harder.
thank you so much. Unfortunately, we've got to wrap it up. Thank you, Tori. Thank you for doing what you're doing, doing the parents and everybody. You all are amazing.
Can you give
give yourselves a hand.
and information, again, where they can find out about this project, any of the kids, you?
Okay. Please like our page on Facebook. It's Cookies and Crime on Facebook. There you will find information, directions, location as to St. Albans Church for this weekend show. If you would like to contact us for any information about the kids, please log on to biblicalfilm.org. And there you can send us an email and we'll be happy to share all of their information with you. We also have their pictures posted on our website. So if you're interested in any of them, please give us a call. And we will be doing this program again next summer. So we look forward to more kids and just, teaching them about the craft of acting and all that wonderful stuff.
Beautiful, wonderful. Listen, before we go, I do have to say something about Jasmine Booker from Baffle, the autism program that Tony Grant, my husband on Love Thy Neighbor, he plays Philip, a.k.a. Flip on Love Thy Neighbor. So I'm proud of you, baby. He's off singing in Texas right now at a wedding. But listen, August the 23rd, 2014 in Missouri Avenue, Jeffersonville, he will be there, Missouri Jefferson. So we will both be there. We will both be performing and speaking. And go on to my Facebook Facebook to check out the flyer and get the tickets, on my Instagram, which is Trisha Mann Grant 621, to check out the flyer and get all the main information. But that's the Autism Foundation. All you parents with children with autism, it's serious business, and I know you all need to be aware. So, yeah, that's it. And go ahead.
Oh, yeah, that's it. I was looking at.
That's
yeah, no,
right.
I know. That's right. Well, this is GospelRhythms.com Talk Live Radio. We want to give it up to our lovely in-studio audience. Woo!
Thank you, guys. All the family.
We packed the house today. No track needed, but we love
Ooh,
that
I
track.
can't feel my legs, but I had such a
And
great
of course, to the beautiful cast of Cookies and Crimes, the talented, and also give yourselves a round of applause.
Keep doing what you're doing, guys.
And is it free, or is there a cost associated with coming to see the
cost
production?
is $20, and all the monies are used to help film and fund other projects.
All
Like I said,
right,
it's a
that's
free
good to
program.
know.
So thank you for
Yeah.
having us.
Definitely.
Please
Thank you.
support. Please support.
Thank you, Tori, for being here. All right, guys. So I know we'll see you again, and we'll see you on TV and in films, won't we, Mr. Williams?
Yes, we
And
will.
we'll see you playing baseball and football and on TV and getting your degree. Amen.
Yes.
All right. Cookies and crime.
Cookies and Crimes. Wow, see you next Sunday.
Bye. I'm Trisha Mann Grant.
Bro Williams.
We'll see you next Sunday.
Yes. Word edition.
Bye.
Praise God always, and we keeping the first.